So guys, I just created this project called launcher, right? And how everything will work, as I said. So I will have a folder called game, for example, and inside of this game, and this folder, along the files inside of it, will be deleted, removed, all right? And then will be created again. So I will have the files outside of it that won't being changed, at least not that often. And this folder game, that is the one that will be changed throughout the things. All right. So I will create a default scene just to start, like it's the boot, the loading scene, for example, right? So this is where I will run everything from. I will create two scripts. Let's go to the first one. I will call HTTP I, and the class name will be HTTP I. What is this? HTTP I from interface. Actually, even though this is not in the interface as the classes interface and so on name suggests, but this will be used as an interface. All right. So we could do this with normal HTTP request, but since I don't know how I will do the things, and you might not know as well, I will just do as the way that I usually do, right? But you are able to change this whenever you want. So I will create an HTTP request node and two variables, on response and on error. That is up to the one implementing. All right. In the ready, so I will program everything and then I will code everything and then I will explain for you. All right. Okay, guys. So first of all, I created a variable HTTPI of type HTTP request equals to HTTP request dot new, and two variables on response and on error, both type variant equals to null. To be honest, I would like to declare callables equals to null, but I'm not able to do it. So I start as variant, all right, but actually they are callables. So in the ready function, I will add the HTTPI to the tree because HTTP request nodes should be in the tree, all right? And I assigned the signal request completed to the function response. Then I created a function called request with parameters URL method URL of type string, method of type HTTP client dot method. If this does not work, I will use integer. Data of type dictionary, by default an empty curly braces, brackets, and headers of type array. And the default one is application is content type column application slash JSON, right? This is the full content type for API. So this if wouldn't be needed if you don't need to make more than one request at the same time. But this is just to make sure everything is alright and I don't throw an exception, alright? So I check if the current HTTPI variable is being used, alright? If the status is equal to 3. If it is, I instantiate a new one, I add to the tree root. I also connected the response, the request completed signal to the response, and I assigned the new underscore HTTPI to the HTTPI. Okay, this is just to allow me to make more than one request at the same time because usually since I'm creating files, I am very busy. All right. So then I create a variable called year for error. Then I assign HTTP dot request, passing the URL, the headers, the method, and the stringified version of my data. The headers, I'm pretty sure you do not need to set the content type. It's just a good practice, but you must stringify the JSON, the data. All right. And here I check if the error is not okay, that I think it's the code 0, I'm pretty sure. And if the variable onError is assigned and is a callable, I call error on request. This is just to handle this possible error if it's not okay. So, and I created another function called response. That is the one I connect to the signal request completed. The result is the same error idea, so if it is 0, it's a success. The code, the headers, and the body. This is the default order, all right? So you should not change the order. You can change the name, but this is the order that will come. So I convert the body to a string, all right? Because this body come with, I think, hexadecimal array of data, all right? So you get from UTF-8, so you basically undo an encode, all right? So body is now a string. I check if the body have curly braces open and then the close brackets. Why is this? Because if this does not have the open and close curly brackets braces, this is not a valid JSON. All right. So if this if the body does not have the brackets or the onResponse method is not defined or not a callable, I just return. All right, the function, the request was completed. If not, if the code is 200, remember the status code 200 is success. Anything else can be interpreted as something similar to error. All right, but actually it might be no content, not found, different status code. If you want to handle each one of them, it's up to you. Here I check if it's 200, I call the onResponse method. So result, passing the result, the code, the headers, and a JSON parse string that is converting our body, that is a string, to a dictionary. If not, and if error is set, I will call error instead, right? So the last step for now is to add this script to autoload. So now my request is available to be called through HTTPI. Okay, so the next step is create the places where these will be used. So, and lastly, I will create the launcher script. Okay, I will code and then I go back to explain.